everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk to you about some of my goals for 2020, specifically the ones that relate to YouTube, creativity and reading. I have some other goals as well that are more personal, but I'm not going to mention those in this video for reasons. Now I have 7 goals to share with you today. They are in 3 different categories and I'm just going to run through the list as I have them on my paper in front of me. First up we have YouTube, and I have 2 goals for my YouTubing. The first one is that I'm going to keep making my weekly writing vlogs, or just my writing vlogs. Most of them so far have been about a week long, some a little shorter, some a little longer. I'm not putting a limit on how long they should be, but I am hoping and aiming to make at least 45 writing vlogs this year. Ideally, I want to make one every single week of the year, but that's probably not possible, and there might be things coming up where I might do a writing experiment or something for a weekend and want that to be its own vlog and not part of something longer. But my first goal is to make at least 45 writing vlogs this year. And my second YouTube goal is to put up at least 1 video a week. This video is totally fine if it is a writing vlog, that still counts. It's not that I want to put up a writing vlog and another video necessarily. If I do that, that's also great, but at least 1 video per week. And I want it to be 1 video at least per week, not 52 videos over the course of the year. Next up we have creativity, and if you've been here for a while, you know that I write. That's like the main thing that this channel is about. I am hoping to publish one day, and I want to spend more time with my craft. In order to do that, I want to, first of all, write almost every day. Ideally, I would write every day, but there are some things happening this year. For example, we are getting married, and I don't think I'm gonna focus on writing on our wedding day. So I've instead told myself that I have to write 95% of the days this year, and that comes out to 348 days out of the 366 days of this year, because this year is a leap year. I don't think that should be super difficult, but you never know what happens, you know? And this goes hand in hand with my second creativity goal, which is to keep track of all my writing. And I did okay with that in the first half, I want to say, of 2019. I have a calc or Excel spread where I keep track of it all. I did okay in the beginning of the year, but over time that sort of trickled off. I didn't input my word count into the document. Even though I wrote almost every single day in November for NaNoWriMo, those words never made it into the calc file, for example. So I want to get better at that, and both tracking words and minutes. I primarily like tracking words. I've sort of grown up with NaNoWriMo, that's what I'm used to doing, but I want to track both how many words I wrote and how long it took me. I typically write in sprints anyway, so putting in that I wrote for 15 minutes and then that I got 600 words, you know, keeping track of both these things. My third creativity goal has nothing to do with writing, but it has to do with doing other creative things. I want to spend at least an hour a week on something else that is creative. I've dabbled in things over the course of my life. I know how to knit, but just, you know, straight up and down, knit a scarf, no pattern or anything. I have taught myself crochet, and I've been working on a blanket now for like 2 years. I haven't actively been working on it for 2 years, but I started over 2 years ago, and just little things like that. I, for example, really enjoy singing. I'm probably not going to subject you guys to that though, because yeah. But I want to sew, and I want to crochet more, and maybe paint. And all of these things are things that I don't think I'm very good at. It's things that I enjoy if they go my way, but I've never been a very creative person outside of writing, and I suppose to some extent YouTube, but I don't create a lot of other things, and I think a lot of that comes down to patience. I have very limited patience sometimes, and if something doesn't go my way, or I'm struggling to learn something, or it just, whatever I set out to do doesn't work, I get discouraged and I stop. And it's sort of to break that habit or that mindset of I'm not good at this, therefore I shouldn't do it, as well as creating more things. This goal will hopefully deal with both of those things. And lastly, we come to reading, and I again have 2 goals here. The first one is that I want to read 40 books. I eventually set that as my goal in 2019 and didn't meet it. My initial goal was 24, I hit that, raised it to 30, hit that, raised it to 40, and got to, I think, 37 or 38. And 40 still doesn't seem like that big of a challenge. Maybe. As long as I take the time to read, you know, and moving forwards, I'm probably going to have to commute to work, which means that I will have a good 2 hours or so on a train every day where I can read or write or crochet or do a whole bunch of other things. So yeah, the second reading goal is that at least 30 of these books that I read in 2019 are coming off of these shelves. I have a lot of books on my shelves that I have had for a long time and haven't read, and it's a little embarrassing. And I want to acquire fewer books, at least until I make a dent in this. But I also know there are a couple books coming out this year that I'm really looking forward to and that I'm probably, hopefully gonna pick up. But at least 30 out of the 40 books I read this year, hopefully read this year, are to come from these shelves in their current state. Now, if I manage to read 42 books or 87 books, 30 of them at least are still to come off of these shelves. I also have other goals that will probably be created and hopefully met and achieved throughout this year. For example, I said in a recent writing vlog that I want to be done with this first draft of the current work in progress that I'm working on, hence why it's a work in progress. I want to be done with that at the end of January, and that's a goal that isn't on my official goals for 2020 list, but a goal I'm still setting for myself and hopefully meeting. But more on that in the future, and hopefully I'll meet that goal soon. But anyway, those are the 7 goals that I'm sharing with you today. I have 8 more, but those are more personal and I'm not going to go into them in this video. I would love to hear down in the comments down below if you have any goals that you've set for yourself this year. And yeah, I'm going to end it there because I have some goals to attend to. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye!